I've been a Gibson guy for many years now, but I don't know if you've seen the prices lately, or really ever. They're quite hefty. So that's why we're checking out this $200 Amazon beast. Cool seeing what companies are doing for like $200 and less and really judging the quality, because really that's the hole in the market right now. A lot of the big name companies are not making guitars in that price range any longer. And this GROTE Les Paul, I think goes for like $209 on Amazon and is pretty sweet, but we're here to test it out and really compare it, because this guitar is like a 10th or maybe a 20th of some of my Les Pauls on the wall here. So I might be a little overcritical, but maybe this guitar will super impress me. And like I said, I could have 10 or 20 of these for the same value of a real Gibson. So that's kind of absolutely crazy, but it's true, and we're gonna really test it out and see how it goes today. Now today we have a repeat offender. I actually bought one of these, I don't know, maybe 5 months ago or something like that, but it came in and the headstock was snapped. It was technically still like you could play it, but it was completely just destroyed, and I was unable to do a full honest review and look at it because I really just couldn't play it right. But at the time, even it looked good. It seemed like a good instrument, so I was excited to get my hands on another one, and finally we have that here today. All right, now let's talk about the features. There's actually not that much info on Amazon, really. It's like kind of these broad terms. So they say like mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard. I don't think they even say much about the pickups. They just say they're humbuckers, and I'm not one to take the guitar apart because then I probably couldn't get it back. So I don't know what the pickups are. We'll just hear them and judge them from there. And I believe, let me look at the frets. They say, I can't really find information on exactly what the frets are, at least on the link ad I'm looking at, but the frets look fine. I'm going to guess that this is a maple top printing. I don't know that it's even a veneer, but that is my conclusion. There's no movement like you would see in a real maple top or anything like that. It looks fine. I mean, unless you get like right up on it, it looks absolutely like a normal like veneer you would find. So I can't really discount it for $200. I don't really expect some super expensive maple top to be on a $200 guitar, right? It has a volute. I really actually am a fan of volutes, just visually. Some people hate them. I like them. The tuners, which I don't know if you heard in the jam, the intro jam there, right now at least, it's not wanting to hold tune as much as I would like, but we'll see. Maybe it's the strings. The strings are not fully stretched out, so maybe as we play here today and get them kind of warmed up, they'll stay in tune a little bit better. You know, the classic Tune-O-Matic bridge, stop tailpiece, all that kind of good stuff. Really just pretty much simple Les Paul design. There's not much going on here that's revolutionary, but we'll see how good it does the Les Paul thing. All right, before we dive into some of the tone examples, I want to let you know that I have a Patreon. Over there, there's tons of in-depth guitar lessons, and if you would like to support me and this channel and like to see more videos from me, please go check me out over on Patreon. The link is in the description below. And like I said, there's tons of in-depth guitar lessons with Tab, and also you get early access to my videos, song releases, and merch releases as well. So if you're interested in supporting me in this channel, the link is down in the description below. Thank you so much. So right now I'm running my normal like rig setup that I'm super comfortable with. It's my MGL 50, which is a JMP 2204 copy, into the Suhr Reactive load using some Greenback IRs. And then I'm probably gonna be adding some reverb in Logic Pro where I'm recording it. But the amp is set how I usually play it, so I'm very familiar to really be able to tell what these pickups are doing. I like to leave my amp at the current setting, and then later on we'll go from cleaner to more dirty, but I like to start off with something I'm very familiar with. Oh, and before we get any further, I did have to, and it probably still needs a little bit more setting up, but the neck was a little out of whack, so I had to add some relief to it. Probably could be tweaked a bit more, and obviously the intonation, and it needs a better setup, but I'm just kind of, this is almost right out of the box with this slight truss rod adjustment, and this is where we're sat right now. And this is the bridge pickup with everything on 10. And that is, it's definitely a very low output pickup right now, because typically there'd be much more gain going on. Something more like this. Like, here's my custom shop that is missing a string and I really need to put new strings on it. Same setting, didn't touch anything. So as you can tell, it's very, very low output comparatively to, and those are PAF style pickups, so those are not hot pickups either. These are just extremely low output. But I mean, they're clean, they're organic. Let's try the middle pickup selector here. Alright, so let's go right to the neck. The neck's a little hotter for sure. Let's jump over to my other Les Paul and try the neck pickup. Now, this guitar doesn't have stock pickups. These are Lux Audio Design pickups is what they're called. Here's the neck pickup. Yeah, so the neck's a little cloudy and definitely extremely low output. Let's go to a bit cleaner, like super clean. Really nice clean though, for real. All right, now I'm back to my normal setting, but I'm gonna throw on my PXO Overdrive. This is the Phil X Overdrive. We'll turn on the Overdrive side. Actually, we'll go to the boost side, if you're familiar with that pedal. See, this is a little bit more in the territory now of where my other guitar is naturally. Pop the overdrive on top of that. Overall, the bones of this guitar are really good. It plays very well, and I didn't have to do much adjustment. I didn't touch the action, touch anything like that, do a setup. I didn't even do a real setup or anything like that, and it plays nice. Pickups, in my opinion, have to go. They have to be upgraded to some other pickup. That's a must. The tuners, I would prefer better tuners, but maybe if I like change strings, stretch them out good, and put some nut sauce in there or something like that to make it not stick. I don't know if it's sticking, but just, I don't know. It might hold a little bit better. So playability wise, for $200, I think it's exceptional. I mean, this is pretty much right out of the box. It plays great. But the last test before we go, I want to see if this guitar can, probably the most important thing, if it can inspire me to create some music, write a song. So I'm going to turn on a drum track and see where it takes me. Let's try it out. All right, well, there you go. Oops. That was weird. I think I found it. I think this guitar, I found the most important part, which is the inspiration to create new ideas and have fun playing music. This guitar has that. So after checking it out, I think this guitar is super, super awesome. $200. Plays good. Sounds needs to be improved, but it plays good, which is the fundamental important thing in my opinion. I think it looks good, even though I think it's a printed top. It's not real, but it still looks good. It looks good. There's like this nice like abalone looking inlays on the top, which is very, very nice aesthetically. I got this purple model. I don't know if it's come across on camera, but the most important part is I was able to sit down and make music and enjoy making music while I was doing it. Not every guitar does that. This guitar has that potential, so I think it's fantastic. Probably upgrade the pickups if you were interested in buying it, and upgrade the tuners, and I think you're set to go. You know, obviously this is more of a competition probably with Epiphone, and I think this, with those subtle upgrades, will compete with the higher end or like medium level Epiphones for sure, and really, really knock it out. So I was really, really impressed. Let me know down below what you thought about today's video, thought about this guitar, if you're interested in more videos like this. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of gear comparison, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if I should try out more cheap guitars. All right, well, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.